Everybody, respected director, HRDC, assistant director, coordinator. I, Adesh Kumar Singh, assistant professor, law department, BSA PG College, Mathura, Uttar Pradesh. I will focus my views on salient features of the Constitution. The first salient feature of the Constitution is Indian Constitution is the lengthiest constitution of the world. Our constitution originally contained 395 articles, 22 parts and 8 schedules. After the several amendments, now at present it contains 395 articles, 25 parts and 12 schedules. If we compare our constitution to other written constitution of the world, then we find the USA Constitution is the smallest constitution. It contained only 7 articles. If we go through the Australian Constitution, we find it contained only 128 articles. And Canadian Constitution, it contained only 137 articles. Our Constitution become so lengthy. The reason is quite clear that when Constituent Assembly drafting the constitution for our country, it has studied so many existing written constitution of the world, and it desire or constitution assembly or the framers of the constitution has thought that we will enact or draft such constitution which is practicable or workable in our conditions and circumstances. Therefore, he has established so many committees to study the existing constitution of the world, and then he has adopted few provisions from one country, few provisions from other country. For example, parliamentary system. Parliamentary system has been adopted from United Kingdom. United Kingdom has, though it is not a written constitution, but we are accustomed of this system for a long time. Therefore, we have adopted parliamentary system from United Kingdom. Then we have adopted fundamental rights. Fundamental rights has been adopted in the model Bill of Rights that has been incorporated in the Constitution of USA, and we have given a specific part 3 in our Constitution belong to fundamental rights. Third one is directive principles of state policy. That part has been also included in our Constitution. It has been borrowed from Ireland. Fundamental duties have also been borrowed from USSR. Emergency provisions has been borrowed from German Reich. So we have collected the noble ideas, noble provisions from all other existing constitution. Another reason why our constitution becomes so lengthy, the reason is that some ideals for which our freedom fighters has fought for a decade, or we can say centuries, that principle has been also established in our constitution. So this is the reason why our constitution became so lengthy, so widest. Now we will come in second salient features of the constitution, that is fundamental rights. Fundamental rights has been borrowed from USA, and it is the copy of Bill of Rights. Fundamental rights are also required. Without fundamental rights, we cannot grow our life properly. So fundamental rights has been given to all citizens of our country, and these fundamental rights has been given against the state. State cannot deprive the fundamental rights of the citizen. If state will deprive the fundamental rights or takes or snatch away the fundamental rights, then we can directly move to the apex court, it means Supreme Court or High Court under Article 32 and 226. And apex court has a right to issue writ of habeas corpus, writ of mandamus, writ of certiorari, writ of prohibition, and writ of quo warranto. So these fundamental rights are justiciable. Nobody can deprive these rights, either the government or any other person. And these rights is necessary for the development of man. Second thing, if the government or state will restrict the fundamental rights, it can, but there must be a reasonable ground. The reasonable ground means if the state will restrict the fundamental rights, it can restrict on the basis of public order, morality, or public health. Otherwise, these rights cannot be deprived by the state. Another salient features of the Constitution is directive principle of state policy. Directive principle of state policy that has been borrowed from the Constitution of Ireland. What is the directive principles of state policy? It means there are the guidelines which has been mentioned for the ruling part. Due to the shortage of time, I cannot continue my views on select features. Therefore, I am winding my lecture at this point. Thank you.